Hi everyone, hope you all are doing very well. This is my second series of JavaScript interview questions. So now I think those who are practicing Java, there are a lot of openings in JavaScript as well. So if you're preparing for JavaScript, it's quite easy if you know Java and it's quite effective as well in terms of coding. When you do it, it's like quite interactive and your scripts are more faster compared to with JavaScript. So yeah. So this JavaScript part 2, we're gonna have the interview questions. Why we have the interview question series is like I'll just move to the slide as well and okay. So why we'll be having because some you cannot go randomly and answers. You need a step standard definition. So because what happens is when your interviewer takes an interview, it's okay, the practical of the functionality wise, how to do, how to code, how to write it. But in terms of theories, how your concepts are clear. So if your concepts are clear, it'll be good for your team members also you're working with. Because if you don't know the concepts or the really well, if you're not confused between the concepts and if you don't know what exactly, some syntax or some keywords means which is into the Google or everywhere, you have your own definitions, that's fine. But if you're not in the same page with your team members, it's really great about. That's why people need standard definitions knowledge. Interviewer looking out for those things when when they are taking an interview, they'll see that in theory also you have a clear knowledge on particular terms which we are using. So that's why we'll be having this concept of interview. So these videos are also very important. So what is the purpose of the let keyword in JavaScript? So the let keyword is used to declare blocks scoped variables in JavaScript. Variables declared with let are only accessible within the block where they are defined. Like we do have privates and public, right? So what is the purpose of the constant keyword in JavaScript? The constant keyword is used to declare a block scope variables in JavaScript that cannot be reassigned. However, it does not make the objects or arrays immutable. So the words and the terminologies are pretty much similar to Java, but JavaScript has their own own syntax or own definitions of the terms, so which we should be knowing about. Now we'll what are the template literals in JavaScript? So JavaScript's literals denoted by backticks are a way to create strings in JavaScript that supports interpolations of variables and multi-line strings. And what are JavaScript's promises? Promises are used for asynchronous programming in JavaScript. They represent the eventual completion or failure of asynchronous operations and allow chaining of operations using then and catch. Then we have what is async await syntax in JavaScript. So the async await syntax is a modern approach to handle asynchronous operations. It allows writing asynchronous code in a more synchronous like manner, making it easier to read and maintain. And what are arrow functions in JavaScript? This is important. Arrow functions are the concise syntax for defining functions in JavaScript. They have a shorter syntax compared to traditional function expression and then inherit this value from the enclosing scope. So yeah, it's a reading slide concept. Why I've chosen for this one, because I can explain in detail, but sometimes people just watch the slides and they can get it. So I think I have put in my knowledge into the slide itself, and then I have to read it to interact with you guys, and you'll be understanding how you can go and do it. So yeah, I can put the slides over, right? So I have to read it, and that's how I have put in it. If I'll remember something, I'll definitely explain. But rather explaining, I thought of putting it in the slide so that people can read it and understand. So yeah. What is the purpose of the map functions in JavaScript? The map function is used to create a new array by applying a given function to each element of an existing array. It allows transforming and manipulating array elements easily. So what is the purpose of the filter function in JavaScript? So the filter function is used to create a new array containing elements that pass certain conditions defined by a provided function. It allows filtering elements from an array based on specific criteria. What is the purpose of reduce function in JavaScript? So reduce function is used to reduce an array to a single value by applying a functions to each element and accumulating the results. It is often used to perform calculations or transformations on arrays. What is event delegations in JavaScript? So event delegation is a technique where you attach an event listener to parent element instead of individual child elements. It allows handling event efficiently, especially for dynamically added elements. Then we have thanks for watching this. I think this is short videos which I'm making and based on responses which I've received. I think I will thought of making part 2 and part 3. So stay tuned for part 2 and part 3. There will be like a lot more questions which is coming in, and this is how you have to give the answer. So stay tuned for my upcoming video, and thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and make it 7K guys. Just help me to grow. And yeah, thank you.